Good morning, ducks! Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for June the 1st. Come on, Goose, move. The baby's right there. But as we know, if I open the door, they're going to take off. Actually, they've freaked out a couple times. They've seen me walking around the kitchen. There it is. They see me in the window and they just take off. They're super paranoid of their baby. So this is once again, see, they see me. Oh, sorry. Doing a little bit too quick zoom there. They keep coming in though. They sneak in and then sneak out. Did I say the date? It's June the 1st. Anyways, I just got a suggestion from somebody, Tina actually. I saw it in the comments and I don't know why I never thought of this before. A dehumidifier. I've got one in the basement, but the thing is mine drains right into the floor drain. But I actually have two big ones, and I'm talking big, well, one's really big and one's sort of medium size dehumidifiers from my old business in storage. I'm going to go dig them out of storage, put them in the basement, and start collecting the water from it, because that's going to solve my my problem with the hard minerals. But everything's working good, guys. Hatcher is just like absolutely, it's running absolutely perfect. There is an egg. I saw it in there this morning, and of course the lights are off right now. But there's an egg with a pip. Sorry about the bad camera there, guys. I'm moving things around here. I'm excited. So there is a pip. I saw a pip. I saw a break in the shell. So it started already. So that means I have to finish the barn today. Incubator running perfect, like absolutely perfect. You know, it's like dead on. Like it's happening. Once again, I think it's the weather. The way the weather changed. We went from that extreme, really hot, humid weather, and then it cooled off really fast. I think a lot of it. The humidity changed. The air pressure, all that kind of neat stuff, and it just affected the incubator. Now, which tray the light's on right now? Oh, there it is. Oh, light just went. I just was about to flip the camera around and then the light went off. Hang on, I'll turn the other light on. Alright, this is a really bad video. Just got some condensation right in the way. Anyways, there's a pip. Sorry about the bad video, guys. Just looking here and I don't see any others. But I've got to darken the room to get a good video for you guys. Plus, I've been doing a little more research on putting the GoPro in there. And not a really good idea. I got in contact with GoPro again, and they actually suggested to put it in the waterproof container to protect it from the humidity. But the problem is they told me that it was the heat then would go through the roof on the camera. And like, I already know with the camera when you turn it on, like the amount of heat, I'm actually blown away how hot those little cameras get. Like crazy hot. Like I was playing with it, and I thought something was wrong with the camera. That's how hot it got. So encasing it in the waterproof container would protect it from the humidity, but the problem is the temperature would go through the roof, because we're talking 36.8, and then with the heat of the camera itself, like I could end up screwing the GoPro. So I've got to figure something else out. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I really would like to capture a time lapse, but I'm unless I'm just willing to destroy a GoPro, which I really don't want to do that, because we just got it, the donation, and if this was a big budget show and we could just buy cameras like candy, I would basically just blow a camera and capture the footage, because it would be epic footage to capture, especially in this controlled environment of this many ducklings. We could probably get a whole tray on time lapse. But we're a low budget show, and I'm not about to waste a very generous donation of a camera. That would be very irresponsible and ungrateful of me to do that. So I gotta go and let the ducks out. I'm gonna get the dehumidifiers down in the basement first, and then we're gonna give Disco her medicine. And I gotta finish my edit, and then we're going to the barn, and we're gonna get the barn all fired up. I don't know if we're going to town today. I'm thinking maybe we might go to town tomorrow and pick up some chick starter, Because like I said, we were going to do chick starter for the first 2 or 3 days until Tuesday when the duck starter shows up. Come on. No, Doug. Come on, doesn't mean sit. Let's go. I know, it's raining out. Well, I just stopped, but you know it's raining. Oh, they're all running over. We're going to give Disco her medicine right now. Then I'm going to get the dehumidifiers out of the storage. All right, I got a problem. I got things in my hand I shouldn't. All right, I'll put that up there. I'm trying to multitask here. Well, I should say get organized. Oh, little stripper. Come on, girl. You can do it. Come on. Yeah. So this morning, I was woken up to the absolute craziest thing. It was 5 o'clock, and I heard this just crazy noise, and it sounded like your birds getting killed, actually. Wing flopping. Well, it was enough that I jumped out of bed to look, and Mo was in the fight of his life, and I couldn't figure out. I thought, okay, who you fighting, Mo? And I kept watching, and he was in a fight with the goose, the gray male goose, and he was pounding the crap out of the goose. He was on top, and then when he got off, the goose did put a run on him afterwards, but when I was watching it, I said, okay, there's a big dirty Muscovy on top, and then finally the fight broke up, and it was Mo fighting the goose, and the goose was losing. He was on the bottom. So I don't know why. What is going on behind us? Oh, it's a duck. That's a weird quack. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. He was just pounding on the goose. Mo, you're a beast. Okay, I see a sick male. He's got something wrong with his eye. It looks like an infection, or is it his coloring? Come on, get a good view here so I can see in the video in editing. Okay, it's both his eyes. I wonder if that's the coloring. Turn your head so I can see. Okay, hold your head while you turn it so I don't have to scramble in editing to see what I'm looking at here. Come on, turn your head, Doc. I'm gonna have to look in editing to see what that looks like. But it's on both sides of his face. I don't know if he's got an eye infection or if it's coloring. But I thought the crossbreeds I had solid green heads. And the problem is I'm blind, so I'll have to rely on the video tomorrow morning. All right, let's get Disco the medicine, and then I'm gonna go and dig out the dehumidifiers. Oh man, that is such an excellent idea. Thank you, Tina. I can't believe it too, because I've got one that's really a big one, and they catch the water instead of the one I have in the basement right now has a drain that puts the water into the floor drain. Okay, Doug, stay. You're not coming in. Sit. Either sit or go for a rip. That's good, dog. Okay. You know, the more I'm starting to doubt myself, guys. I'm thinking Disco is a male. And that's why there's a female Muscovy always by his cage. I don't know. Maybe, you know, he is a male. Like, he really wants to be with this female all the time. This is what he does all the time. Or she. We'll call her she until we confirm anything, but the fact that I've never seen an egg, never seen it sit on a nest, and now we've got a female that's always courting him. I don't know. It's strange. Okay, I'm going to give Disco the medicine here, and I'm going to do a better job than I did last night. I screwed up last night. I didn't put enough effort into restraining her, or him, or whatever. Disco. He could be so good at times. Just look at him. He really wants to come in here bad though. He doesn't understand why I'm making him stay out there. But he's staying out there, so that's a good thing. Alright, back to Disco here. Focus, man. Alright, Doc, I gotta catch you and do the meds. Yes, Disco, hiss at me. Alright. Relax, bird. Get into the corner so I can grab you quick. Come on, into the corner. Into the corner. Come on. Go into the corner. Because I know what you're going to do. You're going to bolt. Come on. Move. Right. Man, you're quick. Okay. Relax, Disco. Medicine here. Turn face of the camera. Come on. It's like, you gotta be so quick with this duck. Alright. Squeeze you in my rubber boots, because that seems to work. My work boots don't work as good. Right, open up. Come on, Disco. Relax. Give the medicine a shake. It seems my rubber boots work better than my leather work boots. Come on, get down. Open your throat. There. All right. Okay, relax. Don't fight. Just right. Okay. Mental note, rubber boots work way better. I think it's because the rubber binds on her feathers. I think that's what it is, because my leather work boots, I can't get a squeezer to hold her. But the rubber boots, I don't know if it's because the height of them and the rubber binds with the feathers, but like you saw there, I'm not even squeezing hard either, but she just stops, like, you know, she doesn't flap her wings. And we get the meds down, and, you know, less wear and tear on her body too, because her feathers are starting to look a little bit rough from all this handling. But Dr. Andy, you know, he's never been wrong yet, you know, helping us out with the ducks here. So I'm hoping that he's right on this one. But her feathers are looking pretty rough. There's some torn up feathers from being handled. Poor duck. You'll be back to normal soon. Little wild ducks walking in. They're sneaking in amongst my ducks so that I won't notice them. I've noticed they're doing more and more walking into the yard. I don't know if it's because they figured out that when they fly in, it gets Doug all excited, but I have noticed that they do this walk thing more often. All right, what are they doing next? Humidifiers, that's right, dehumidifiers I should say. Here, I'll give you a view here while we're right here with the big camera. She's still in the center nesting box. You know, she hasn't done musical nesting boxes now in it's either 2 or 3 days. She's really hunkered down inside that nest. Well, we'll see if you can do her. We got 2 Muscovies. We'll see how long their attention span is. Something tells me it's not very long. Absolute crazy amount of mosquitoes today because of the rain. Oh, sorry, I should take that back to the house. Wash it up. Oh, I gotta feed Disco. That's it. Oh, yeah, I gotta feed Disco right now. Holy man. I'm all over the place, guys. I'll get organized here sooner or later. Look at this dog. He's back to being really good today. He hasn't moved. Dougie, what are you doing? We're outside for the day. Well, you are actually free now. I'm surprised you're not going on a rip. Your attention span is normally not this long. Well, my water problem with the incubator and the hatcher are going to be solved here actually by tomorrow morning. The big one on the right does 37 liters in 24 hours. And this one, the little one, I think is 20 liters in 24 hours. So I'm going to set them up in the basement, running continuously, and collect all the dampness down there, which there is a lot because one part of my basement is actually dirt. So I'm going to have good water that's not going to, you know, jam everything up for us here. Right on. Thank you again, Tina. Well, you know, if it was a little bit warmer down here, I could hatch eggs. It's like 80% humidity down here. And that was with my other dehumidifier running in the furnace fan. Back of the furnace open, sucking air out of here. I've got these two things running continuous on full speed. So I should have water here actually by tonight. Actually by this afternoon. And today is a super humid day because of the rain. It's really sticky, so the basement's going to get really damp here today. This was an excellent idea. It's going to solve my scale problem. It's just too bad I didn't do this right up from the start. So I had everything nice and clean. Would have been awesome not to have any scale happening. Broken wing ducks out here. I'll give you guys a video update on the little girl. As soon as I come out, she takes off, but there she is. Her little left broken wing. Just hanging there, but she's going strong. Little girl. She won't let me get near her either. I think after they do the hospital, they just avoid me. Doug! Doug! Leave the Muscovy alone! Muscovy was mating. I don't see. He doesn't like the Muscovies. He doesn't like any ducks on top of ducks. Duck on duck action is not allowed here. Doug. Oh man. But you know, he thinks that you know, the duck's in trouble, and he's here to protect. That's his job. I just wish he could, you know, tell the difference between mating and killing. Oh, what a dog. It's a good thing because, you know, if fox or a coyote's on top of a duck, that's what we want Doug to do. Alright, I gotta go finish my edit, then we're getting down to the barn. I might be going to town. I got Doug's water. I gotta freshen up Doug's water. I might be going to town. I don't know yet. I'm thinking the way they're pipping, I should run in and just grab a couple bags of starter to get me through until Tuesday. I really don't want to be scrambling tomorrow. We'll see how today goes. Okay, we're going on a road trip to get starter. Come on, Doug. I'm gonna get it done today. I don't want to deal with it tomorrow, just in case I'm doing busy things with the ducks. Because you never know when the hatch starts what could come up. Plus I'm gonna get a couple spare heat lamps. Get some chick starter to hold us over. Yeah, there was a couple pips this morning, so it's gonna start and it's gonna be crazy, hopefully. Heat lamps, a couple backups. 4 bags should get me through till Tuesday. At first they don't eat much, but then they really pick up steam.
It don't take long, eh?
Oh no, man, when they start going, look out. Actually, I'm thinking this first batch that's going to hatch this weekend, when they get to this, like about 2 weeks old, they'll probably go through 2 bags a day. We're going home, Doug. Right now. Oh, doggies. Alright, let me in. Everybody's pretty relaxed today. The sun keeps coming out and then it gets really hot. And then the sun goes in behind the black thunder clouds and it cools right off. But it's pretty relaxed here. Doug and I just got back, wasted another afternoon in town. I got in town and I realized, because I had to take some scrap metal from my garage to the metal yard, and then I got there and I thought, I need another chunk of plate steel for my target in the swamp, because I'm punching holes through the one that's down there, the coyote practice target. So I end up searching through some scrap metal, found a piece of plate steel that is actually more of a size of the side shot of a coyote. And then I had to go to the hardware store to get some screws, because I used up the last of my 1.5 inch screws yesterday. So I had to replenish my screw inventory.
And look at this female. I'm thinking that Disco is a male. Why would a female Muscovy be sticking like this? It's alright, Disco. I'm not giving you medicine yet. Later. That poor duck is just terrified of me. Which really hurts my feelings, actually, because I'm doing everything I can to help it. Actually, it's depressing me thinking about it that Disco's afraid of me now. Alright, let's do egg recon before I get myself all worked up here. I hate when I get rejected. Okay, we got a second bird in a nest. Who is it? Who are you? We know who you are, but who are you? I think the Muscovies have left. Okay, out, Doug. Out. I don't want Dougie in here. We don't need to have the dog freak out the ducks at this stage in the game. Even though he really cares about them. I still can't believe that there's no Muscovy eggs up here. Oh, look at this. Muscovy. So another nest of egg collecting is biting the dust here because I'm not going to touch that nest. I'm leaving that duck alone. It's really, really humid today though. Oh man. I wonder how much water my dehumidifiers in the basement got today so far. I know that big one sucks the humidity out of there really fast. I remember at my old store, it used to fill up in like 5-6 hours in the basement of the building. Okay, we're a little bit low on eggs today. I'm putting these in the incubator today. Oh, yeah, the incubator, right. I'm getting all mixed up here. The mosquitoes in here are crazy, though. I don't know what's going on here. The egg situation has dropped right off. But the weather has been pretty screwy. There's not many in here. I don't know what the count was. But we don't know what's under those two girls. As soon as she sees me, or he, hisses, Disco, calm down. Alright, let's see what's out here in the pen. And then I gotta get to the barn and finish my job. Get the thermostat hitched up. Okay, I don't see any eggs. Oh, there's two over there. They plant themselves down right in front of the water. Quite a few ducks actually down at the creek. Actually, I wish I had the big camera right now. It looks like there's like 5 wild mallard drakes over with the ducks on the far left hand side, the mouth of the creek. That's the one thing about the pivot heads, you know, at a distance they just suck. Because I know when I'm editing and I listen to myself talk and I'm like, oh, I can see it, but the pivot heads you can't. At least I can't make it out during editing. Well, I don't know what the egg count is, guys, but not many. We're supposed to get 3 days of rain. That rock, every day, I double take it. I think it's an egg. Okay, there is no other eggs in here. I'm gonna get the food, fill up the pellets for the ducks, and then I gotta put the chick starter, temporary feed for the babies, in the barn. Doug's feelings are hurt. He left me. Told him to leave the building there, and I can't find him now. He'll probably reappear completely covered in mud. Usually what he does. Down in the swamp somewhere. He's quit going towards the highway. He's more interested in the swamp. Oh, there he is, coming out of the bush. On a tour. Doing his job. Where were you, dog? You're not dirty, though. Oh, yeah, you are. Dug the duck right to the tub of water. It's fresh water, right? Oh, man. He's as predictable as the ducks, guys. Oh, that dog. Poor duck. I feel bad that you're freaking out about me. I got an idea to keep Doug out of here, just in case. That'll keep Doug out. He won't go through that hole. I don't understand these ducks that hang in the pen all day. Okay, the drake that I thought had an eye infection, it's not. It just came up close to me here on the by the fence, and I could see that it's white feathers mixed through the green. The eyes were as clear as a bell. No infection. Healthy male. Actually a really cool looking male too. Got a little bit of a tub party happening here. Relax, girls. I can feel it getting really damp. The wind is, I think we got a good cloud burst coming in. Yeah, we got some dark clouds blowing in. We've had a couple good thunder showers today, but nothing like we're supposed to. It was supposed to pour all afternoon, and it didn't. But you can see ducks, they're all over walking around in the swamp down there. We're supposed to get 3 days of rain. If we do get 3 days of rain, maybe the swamp will flood. We can pack it down with the Argo. Oh, there's the raindrops. Stripper. She's so chilled out, man. She's like in a world of her own. Alright, I gotta go and unload the truck. There's the cloud burst, not much. You know how Doug normally walks really slow. Well, he ran. It was so funny. It was like a little bit of rain coming down and he was like running like he was getting pelted with hail. Doug, you're a suck. Alright, put the feed in the barn. Back up heat lamps. And this is the piece of plate that I picked up for the coyote morning practice duck shot. I figure this is thicker. The bullet shouldn't go through it. I think it looks like about double the thickness. We'll see if it works. But I figured that was, you know, the length of a coyote body from the, from the rear end to the front shoulders, and that's pretty well the height, of the muscle mass on the main body. So I'm gonna paint it, and I'll put a dot right here and do my morning practice shots. when it comes time, when coyote season starts with all the ducks here, so I can keep my my edge. And if I can hit this thing at a quick up to the shoulder pull, it means if Mr. Coyote shows up, he won't be leaving, because the one down at the swamp is just riddled with holes. It's bad. The other day I took some shots at it, and I think the bullets went through the holes because it barely moved. And I noticed one of the holes had the rust was scraped off of it, so the bullet went through the hole and it didn't even move the plate, so I couldn't really tell if I hit it or not. We'll see if that works. Take this to the barn, and then I'll get the thermostat hitched up for the ambient heating. No, Doug. No, this is paper bags. No, Doug. No, this is not a play toy, this one. These bags can't take it. No, Doug. Doug. You want to play, don't you? Okay, Doug, heel. 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 Hey, heel. Doug, heel. That's the only way you can get him to stop. You can say no to your blue in the face. You can yell at him. He thinks you're playing. Heel is the only command that he knows that, oh, it's over. Tomorrow, guys, we should start seeing some hatching action. You know, there are a couple pips right now. Actually, tomorrow, guys, the pip in action should be nuts, because tomorrow is Friday, day 27, which makes it even more reason that I've got to be completely ready. Second hottest place on the property to lay, Doug, in the back of the truck. Barn's 99.9% ready. The only thing I have to do is bring straw for the kiddie pools. The water's already in here. I brought the water in, the reason because I want to get it up to ambient temperature in here. I've got the thermostat, actually the thermostat from the shack in the winter, set at 86 degrees, running the single element heater. Hopefully that element doesn't go. I've got a piece of trusty coroplast blocking the hole, so we're good to go. There's nothing else for me to do in here except bring ducklings down and like put some straw in, which we don't know yet on the hatch rate, because if it's crazy, if the pipping action is crazy, it'll be a real eye-opener on they ain't gonna all fit in the kiddie pools. But we'll see. Tomorrow we should have a pipping explosion, actually. So, alright, I'm gonna go and do a little bit of labor in the Doug digging a hole in the pan. In the pan, actually, is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna clean up the place where the hay dispenser was. And then I'm going to do a little bit of work in the garage, and then I'm going to call it a night, have supper, try to shut it down early. I'm not having much luck shutting things down early here. I really wish I would have had last weekend off, but with all the crap that happened here, it sort of screwed up my weekend, put me behind. So I would have liked to actually just had some downtime before all hell breaks loose here. So I'm just doing a little scraping right now, cleaning this up, because I want to get this pen cleaned up. I've got to get this section cleaned up, actually, because I've got to build the duckling enclosure on the side of the barn here. So all of this has to get cleaned up. And actually those grids have to be taken apart, because I need those grids to make the duckling enclosure. I got just a little bit of work to do. Just a little. The ducks down there in the swamp. There's some wild ducks. I think they're two wild drakes. They just were in the yard. Yeah, they're looking like it in the little viewfinder here with my blurry vision. But they're enjoying it down there. I'm gonna we get some good rain, I can pack the swamp down again. But you can see the bulrush is starting to grow up. I'm going to be busy here the next little while. I really hate being attached to the end of the weed whacker. My back doesn't enjoy it. Well, there's serious wheelbarrow fertilizer, guys. And I've already put 2 wheelbarrow loads from this area where the hay dispenser was. But we need serious rain. I'm doing the pitchfork, and it's basically what it is that there's a sheet of duck poop that's rock hard on top of the soil. It looks like the pan is not bad, but it's just super hard, dry duck poop. So we need days of rain to loosen this right up so that the pen can be cleaned out. I just couldn't believe it. I was taking the pitchfork and it was just coming off in like about 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch sheets. So that means underneath those 3 grids over there, it's going to be there's probably 5 loads, probably 4 or 5 wheelbarrow loads over there alone. That's going to the apple tree right now. 8 o'clock, I'm way behind. My supper's ready and I'm out here and I'm not ready. And I haven't give Disco her medicine yet. I was down at the lake putting the boats in, got carried away, screwing around doing the pan. I was supposed to just clean up underneath the hay, or by the hay dispenser, and stop, but I got carried away doing stuff. It's just so nice, you know, it's hard to shut down, but your body says you should. But now supper's ready. Oh, the beep just went off. The countdown to supper. Well, I better clean up and I'll give Disco her medicine after I eat. No, you're not coming in. Oh, you're filthy dog. Look at you. He's got mud right over his shoulders. You were swimming. Oh, guys, he's just disgusting. Doggy, you were really in the muds. You got mud right up to your back. Oh, you're wet too. You were at the lake. All right, guys, it's time to give Disco her medicine. And I've got my rubber boots on, which seems to make it easier. Doug, stay. Sit. Stay there. Oh, we got little wild ducks. They're everywhere. Oh, there's some little female. And they don't even fly away that far anymore. All right, Disco. Look at that female Muscovy. I think they're a special couple. All right, Disco. We're going to do this with my rubber boots, so it'll be easier. Oh, Doug, out. Out. You little sneak. Sit. Sit there. Okay, Disco. Oh, you're always hissing. Turn around so I can get you. Okay, don't look at me. Hey, turn around, Duck. The mosquitoes are already getting me. Oh, Disco, you're so brutal. Now she won't put her back towards me so that I can catch her. She's onto my operating procedure here. Relax. What are you doing out? Get back in the shed. All the ducks are upset when I'm doing the Disco. Okay, Disco. I got the rubber boots. The rubber boots make a difference. Okay, come on. Oh, now you're keeping your mouth jammed shut. Come on, open up. Oh, you're in. Come on, duck. Come on. Come on, ducky. There. The rubber boots are the answer, guys. Because they're loose on my legs and they bind against her feathers, so I can basically clamp her between my legs, and it works. Now I just gotta get around this her watching me because I can't. I need her to turn her back so that I can grab her quick. Disco, man, this is brutal. Well, we got, what, 7 more days to go? Oh, look at this little dog. I gotta give you a body shower right now. Oh, Doug, you're really dirty. You're filthy, dog. All right. He's frisky too. Is he ever frisky? He must have been down the lake swimming when I was eating my supper. Oh, his bum's really dirty. So there's 29 eggs and 6 Muscovies I'm going to add to the hatch. Now the fact that I go 29 days in the hatcher, these guys will all get a chance to hatch because it will be the 28th day for them. I always give it one extra day at the end, just in case, you know. A little late, guys. Even though the late ones seem to be really weak, but I'm a sucker. I gotta just give them that little extra time, hoping, you know. There's one egg I'm not sure about. This one here might not do anything. It's really deformed shape, but who knows. Alright, an officially full incubator. I gotta go give my dog a full body shower now.
And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends and enjoy the show.